You're not asking for too much. You're asking the wrong way. You're not too needy. You're not too sensitive. You're not asking for too much. But you might be asking in a way that guarantees you won't be heard. And that's the part no one teaches. Because most relationship fights aren't about what you want. They're about how your pain shows up when you don't feel safe asking for it directly. The real problem isn't needs. Every human being has emotional needs. To feel important, to feel chosen, to feel understood, to feel like they matter. The problem is never the need. The problem is what happens when that need feels ignored. That's when requests turn into criticism, sarcasm, distance, coldness, anger that feels bigger than the moment. You don't say, "I miss you. I feel far from you lately." You say, "You're always on your phone." Different words, very different impact. How pain turns into protest. When we don't feel emotionally safe, we stop asking vulnerably, and we start protesting. Protest sounds like, "You never help. You don't care. Forget it. Why do I even try?" But underneath those words is something much softer. Do I still matter to you? Am I alone in this? Are we okay? The tragedy is this: the more hurt you feel, the more your delivery pushes your partner away. And the more your partner pulls back, the louder your protest gets. That's how couples get stuck in the loop. Not because they don't love each other, but because neither of them feels safe enough to say what's actually breaking their heart. Why your partner shuts down. Here's the part most people miss. When your pain comes out as criticism, the partner doesn't hear the hurt. They hear, "I'm failing. I'm not enough. I can't win." So they defend, or go quiet, or emotionally leave the room. Not because they don't care, but because they feel attacked, not invited. Now both of you feel alone. One feels abandoned. The other feels inadequate. And both are silently thinking, "Why doesn't my partner understand me?" The shift that changes everything. Here's the sentence that changes relationships. When this happens, I feel, can't. And what I really need is what, guys? Example, instead of, "You're always working, try." When we don't spend time together at night, I start to feel unimportant. And what I really need is just a little time where I know I come first. That's not weakness. That's emotional leadership. It gives your partner something they can actually respond to. Because underneath most conflict is not anger. It's a longing to feel close again. You are not asking for too much. You're asking for connection, reassurance, closeness, to matter. Those are not excessive needs. They're human ones. Connection doesn't grow through accusation. It grows through vulnerability. Not, "Why don't you ever?" but, "Can you come closer? I miss you." That's where repair begins.